Hey, what's up everybody? I'm Jason and you're watching my channel, Micro Investor. So in this video, we're going to be talking about crypto mining stocks. Now, personally, I like the commodity itself. I like investing into cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, and even Dogecoin. I like buying those and holding those, as well as investing into companies that have Bitcoin on their balance sheets, like MicroStrategy's, Tesla. I've talked about that a couple times. But my views of these mining stocks is a bit different than maybe some other people. But at the same time, I know a lot of people are making some pretty good returns on getting in at the right time and then selling it at when these things really pop off. And there is a way of playing them. I understand that. I'm watching what people are doing. So I just want to talk about these different mining stocks, talk about the different performances of them. So as we get started, if you guys don't mind, please do me a huge favor and please be sure to smash, destroy, and annihilate that like button because that helps me out a lot with the YouTube algorithm and helps spread my videos to more people that might find it interesting. Also, subscribe if you have not already. And if you guys are interested in joining my Patreon, I have one. The link is in the description, and I have a private Discord attached to that. And thank you to all the Patreons. All right, guys, let's get to it. So right now, at the time of filming this, Bitcoin is trading for around $60,894. And the ride that Bitcoin has been on, just even over this last 30 days, has been pretty wild. So looking at the price of Bitcoin, for around the time that Elon Musk had it added to Tesla, Bitcoin was trading for around $47,000 by the time, and then that big bull run with all the hype behind it, between with Tesla investing into it to MicroStrategy's talking a lot about it. It really had a lot of momentum, but then it got to a point where it just really had a hard time dealing with it at that valuation. It needed to correct, which is what we saw. And then by towards the end of February, or actually at the end of February, Bitcoin was trading for around $54,000, and then it started its trending up again. And this trajectory that it's on right now, it's been pretty wild. So just yesterday, from filming this, it was trading for around $57,000, and now this new 60,000 number that it just broke is its new high. So it's still showing a lot of momentum right now. Now, obviously, these cryptocurrencies are a digital currency, and the way that they work is by a series of computers always crunching numbers. Now, these Bitcoin mining companies, what they do is they earn revenue through the Bitcoin that they mine. So they get a portion of it, which is called a block reward. Now, that block reward is a verified transaction which are added to the blockchain, so the whole system that is running Bitcoin. And now there's many of these systems all over the world that are running this, crunching these numbers, and even people that are doing it at home. But these Bitcoin mining companies, they have a lot more money behind them. They're doing it at a much larger scale, and they have systems that they've invested into that are cranking this out much faster. So they're doing this at a much larger scale. And when you think about Bitcoin, how it can go up in value, so with them mining it and then retaining that Bitcoin, they're earning revenues from different ways, from the Bitcoin that they're mining and also holding on to that Bitcoin. Now, the first crypto mining company we're going to be talking about is called The Nine, ticker symbol NCTY, and this is a Chinese-based company. And if you look at their stock, you'll see that it has had this large increase in value in just a very short period of time. We can see that it really started popping off towards the end of 2020 and really hit 2021 right to the face. Like, it has just skyrocketed in just this short amount of time, just been on this huge up trajectory. Now, what this company is, it's a video game company that just recently started a crypto mining company. So that's been what's really helped push this. Is they've already had the technology, they've already had the cloud-based systems, and they knew that industry, they knew the blockchain, they knew the series of computers. So it was very easy for them to transition into also doing crypto mining as a portion of their business. And that's been something that looks like it has really helped out this company. It's really helped out the popularity of them. And if you just see their stock price, their value has gone up a lot. Now, if you look at the 52-week range of this company, their stock has been trading between $2 and $89 a share. And this is just a very amazing run. Now, if we take a closer look at the 9 stock between February and now, this is when Tesla made its investment into Bitcoin, as well as a lot more talk, a lot more institutions were pumping money into it, and even the Bitcoin ETF that came out in Canada. So during this time, there was a lot going on, and this stock in particular was seeing a lot of traction during that moment. And of course, Bitcoin was trading for $57,000 per Bitcoin at this time, and then it went down. It corrected, and it's been it was kind of stagnant there for a while, and then it started its upward trajectory again. Now, this is being filmed on a weekend, so more than likely, if Bitcoin does keep its price up, which you can expect from one of these mining companies, is that their value will go up based off of the price of Bitcoin. If Bitcoin goes up, you can expect their stock prices to go up usually, because they're getting more revenue from the Bitcoin that they're mining. So that has a lot to do with it. Now, we're just going to be talking about the stocks themselves and the movements of them in this video, so I'm not going to be getting into the financials of the 9, especially since they're so new to the crypto game that their revenues don't really reflect a whole lot of any of that at this moment. And same for any of the Bitcoin mining companies I'm going to be talking about. We know how they're making money from mining, so I'm not going to be getting into the financials. You guys can just do that with your own due diligence. All right, now, so Riot Blockchain Incorporated, ticker symbol RIOT. Now, Riot is a stock that just has some pretty amazing performance if you're just looking at it from just this graph here. You can see the stock price. You don't even know where it's even starting at from what TD Ameritrade is showing here, but you can see where it's been going. And over the last 52 weeks, Riot Blockchain stock has been trading between 51 cents and $79. So it's a big difference there in the prices over the last 52 weeks in this particular stock. Now, Riot Blockchain has a pretty big market cap in comparison to the previous stock we looked at, because Riot Blockchain has a market cap of $4.2 billion. So this is a bit more of a larger company than the 9, who had a market cap of over $600 million. Now, looking at Riot over the last couple months, going into like the middle of December, Riot was trading for around $10 a share at that time. And a lot of people thought, even myself included, that Riot didn't really have that much more to go during that time. But it has since then proved me wrong, and many other people's, and has been able to show that there was much more for it to grow. And a lot of that is especially thanks to the price of Bitcoin just going up more and more. And Riot has been investing a lot more in their machines to be able to mine even more Bitcoin. So they're getting more of that block reward that is out there to be able to keep. So that's also helping out a lot with the stock. But also, like the 9, keep in mind that the price of Bitcoin does play a huge factor, which we can see where it was in the middle of February to March when the price of Bitcoin did go down. So that's always something to be cautious of, buying into the stock instead of the actual commodity. Now, something that could happen, though, easily, since the revenues are based off of what the price of Bitcoin is, if Bitcoin was to go up quite a bit after market close and continue to stay up into the next trading day, something that we can see with these mining stocks is that they do go up quite a bit during market open. I've seen it many times. And obviously, we could also easily see the opposite thing happen if the price of Bitcoin was to go down. This next one is called Canaan Incorporated, ticker symbol CAN, and this is a Chinese-based company. Now, this graph here is from over the last year, and you can get an idea of when this stock really started taking off. It definitely was here within 2021 that it has increased in value so much. Now, let's just take a look from just the last 3 months, and we get an even better understanding of how things have been going in the performance here. So it started really taking off in February, especially in mid-February, and just like the other ones, that's during the time that that Bitcoin had gone up to $57,000 with Tesla's investments and everything. And this one is a little bit different because this one has recently gone up even more just over these last few days. This is when it has hit its new recent all-time highs. Now, over the last 52 weeks, CAN has been trading between $1.76 and $39 per share. This one has a pretty high market cap of $5.48 billion. Now, the interesting thing is with these mining stocks, those first 3 were ones that have seen large increases in their stock prices over a very short period of time. And we've also seen that with this other one that I'm going to get into. That is Marathon Digital Holdings, ticker symbol MARA. Now, their stock price has gone up a lot just over this mainly. A lot of it is over this last year, over 2021, but they were moving a lot into December. And if we look at their stock, their 52-week range is between 35 cents and $49. So large differences in their stock prices, just like many of these other Bitcoin mining stocks. But this one in particular, if we're looking at the 3-month performance of it, it's a bit different than the other ones because the other ones have very large increases in their stock prices from middle of February to right now. So Marathon's trading a little bit differently. They all have different volatility with them, the way that they handle. But Marathon's market cap is $3.8 billion. So this is a very high one, just very similar to Riot blockchain price. And this is also a company that is in the United States. So if you guys were interested in investing into American-owned companies, Riot blockchain and Marathon Holdings would be the two out of this list. Now, more than likely for me personally, if I was to be buying up these Bitcoin mining stocks, my strategy with it would be more as a trading strategy other than a long-term investing strategy. I would be looking for those short-term gains that I could be getting on the stock, buy into it at the lower levels and sell it for the higher levels. You know how that game works, but that's what my strategy would be with these stocks. Other than being a long-term hold, that's something that I would say for Bitcoin. In my personal opinion, that's what I do, is I would look at Bitcoin as more of the commodity, hold on to that, and these mining stocks, something that I would be trading as more of a short-term type gain trading on the price of Bitcoin. Anyways, I'd like to hear your guys' thoughts on these mining stocks. Please let me know your opinions of them. As always, everybody, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. New videos coming out on my channel all the time. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you all in the next video coming very soon.